Tabush. Assalamualaikum and a very good day. I'm introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Zakwan bin Muhammad Yusof. My matric card number 204118. Okay, next.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Fahim Aiman bin Muhammad Fazli and my matric number is 203948.
Okay, today we gonna discuss about class material week 9. Cell 2103, writing academic text. Okay. Okay, activity 1. Explain what summarizing a causes is and how it can be used to avoid plagiarism. The answer is summarizing a causes is some summary doesn't focus on one idea or fact from a cause. Instead, it gives an overview of the intercourse. This overview should include the causes, central thesis, agreement, and purpose, as well as the cause main idea, finding or conclusion. Think of this as a high-level overview for of the cause. It can be used to avoid plagiarism by writing a summary internally in our own words by paraphrasing it. Then cite the cause with an in-text citation and full reference so that readers can easily find the original text. Okay, next activity, activity 2, include write the following statements, explain the criteria of a good summary. Number 1 is acknowledges the original author using in the text citation. The answer is yes. Second, reduce the length of the original except and retains most of the words. The answer is no. Third, contains only the most important information is yes. Fourth, include the main idea as well as the supporting detail. The answer is no. And last one, 5, consists of paraphrase of information taken from the original except. The answer is yes. Activity 3. In your opinion, what are the steps in writing a summary? Number the following sentence to indicate the correct order. A. Identify every key idea in the article that you think is important. The answer is 2. Number 2, B, read the article several times to comprehend the basic idea of the text. Number 1. C, read the highlighted ideas again to make sure you understand them clearly. Step 3. And D, rearrange the paraphrased ideas using connecting words to create a summary. 5. E, the last one is spare the highlighted ideas into chunks and paraphrase them sparingly is 4. Okay, next, identify the key idea. There are 2 techniques of identify key idea to be included in your summary. A, underlining key idea. B, summary grid. Activity 4. Find information about these techniques to identify key idea. Underlying key idea is read and iterate citation first. Do not underline too much. Select information you want to learn to make into notes. Next, make major points stand out clearly. Make notes in the margins. And last, realize that introduction relay content material that needs to be underlined. The summary grid is a second analytical level that contains the summarized written by researcher. It writer individuals summarize and can edit them later, such as editing or altering the information. The idea is to present the summarized in overview tabs and a later stage of the analysis. Okay, activity 5. Use the underlying key idea technique to write a summary on the impact of gun violence on children development. Okay. Okay, I read the sentence. Over the past few years, gun violence have risen to the forefront to public consequences. The consequences of gun violence are more prevalent and they are affected the inter-community, family and children. A research conducted on 45 elementary and junior high school in the United States shows that more than 15% of the school have witnesses at shooting or other gun-related violence. Okay, the answer is the trauma aspect instance is real and it can cause severe psychological and emotional impacts on them. Finding of the research point out that chronic trauma can inhibit brain development, which in causes a lasting impact on life outcome of the test children. This research also suggests that many children experience problems with violence and aggression because the lack in a violent conflict resolution skill. Much to this, violence and aggression is further exacerbated by emotional overload from exposure to violence. In addition, these children will experience significant stress and often struggle to identify and regulate their emotional. Their emotional are often internalized and could later erupt in aggression and violence. Okay, that's all from me. Next, Fahim.
Okay. Activity 5. Based on the text below, complete a summary grade on the cause of climate change. Climate change is a long-term change in the average weather patterns that defines the Earth's local, regional, and global climates. The Earth's climate has changed rapidly over the past decade. It has affected human psychological, physical, and emotional as climate change play an important role in shaping the natural ecosystem, human economies, and cultures. Since climate change can affect the future of human life and existence, scientists have conducted various research to determine uh, sorry to determine factor the influence climate change. The two main factors are natural factor and human activities. The first cause of climate change involve natural cause. For example, the eruption of volcanoes cause of cooling effect on the earth. When volcanic earth exudes out large volume of sulfur dioxide, water vapor, dust and ash into the atmosphere, and it will affect uh, and it will affect the climate patterns of the year. Although the eruption only lasts for a few days. Sulfur dioxide gas released from the eruption will reach the upper level of the atmosphere. The upper level of the atmosphere, while the thin practice dust ash will block the incoming sun rays. Earth's temperature will drop as due the bouncing of sunlight to space. Another main cause that leads the climate change is human activities. Natural resources have been used excessively of construction, industry, transport, and construction. Okay, for instance, fossil fuel such as coal, oil, and natural gas are used to generate industry, factor and house as well as the run machine This activity has contributed to the rise of greenhouse gas, such as methane and nitrous oxide in atmosphere, which would then the ozone layer that shield it from harmful ultraviolet radiation. Other than that, global climate change is caused by the fertilizer used in agriculture. As a result of the microbial action in the soil, that's chemical release nitrous oxide that future harms the world. In conclusion, climate change has a great impact on world. Climate change poses threats to human health and well-being. That factor contributing to climate change should be examined to prevent more damage to the earth and its inhabitants. Okay, paragraph 1, the main idea is the two main factor are natural factor and human factor. Supporting detail is none. Paragraph 2, the main idea is the first cause of climate change involve natural cause. Okay, supporting details, when a volcano erupts, it throws out larger volume of sulfur dioxide, water vapor, dust and ash into the atmosphere, and it will affect the climatic pattern for year, although the eruption only lasts for a few days. Sulfur oxide gas released from the eruption will reach the upper level of the atmosphere, while the thin practice dust, ash and ash will block the incoming sun rays. Earth's temperature will drop as due to the bouncing of sunlight to space. Okay, the paragraph 3, the main idea is another main cause the leads climate change is human activity. Okay, the supporting detail is neutral resources have been used extensively for construction, industry, transportation, and consumption. Global climate change is caused by the fertilizer used in agriculture. Okay, the paragraph 4, the main idea is climate change has a great impact on the world. Okay, the supporting detail is none. Okay, next, activity 7, identify the step for writing a summary by rearranging the statement give in a correct order. Paraphrase the key idea, include an in text citation in your summary, write one or two introductory sentence that introduce the thesis of or main idea of the expert. Okay, number 1 is write one or two introduction sentence that introduce the thesis or main idea of the accept. Number 2 is paraphrase the key idea, and number three is includes an in text citation in your summary. Activity number 8, read the excerpt below and write a summary on the challenge faced by women entrepreneurs in the developing world. The summary should include an in-text citation and should not be more than 3 sentences. The original woman entrepreneur in the developing world often face challenge the limits they chance for success and growth. They often have less access of education that men and have difficulty getting financing on their own. Besides that, women entrepreneurs are give lesser chance in proving themselves in the business world. Other priority involving family such as children and husband are also another challenge faced by women entrepreneurs that can affect their involvement in entrepreneurship. But with an understanding of the essential aspect of doing business, such as planning, financing, networking, and marketing, they can overcome those obstacles. That is where the 10,000 women initiatives come in. As 2020 climbs, it is an investment in education with dividends, the benefit the businesswoman, their local community, and their national economics. Okay, the summary, according Goldman Sachs invest in education women in business, and the woman entrepreneur had to go to time the in the emergent nation as it is had of them to have a financial support. They also cannot get all access to education and had not been given chance to provide themselves. Women entrepreneur also need commit with their marriage life. Okay, activity number 7, read the as chapter below and write a summary on how social media help people deal with body image. This summary should include an in-text citation and should not be more than 3 sentences. Okay, original. Social media can positively impact body image and number of ways. Health and wellness, fitness, and plant-based food account can all be inspectional model for some user. To their page, social media use can maintain a healthy and positive outlook on their body image. Recently, the organization Eating Disorder who detail on social media can computational benefit to way people feel about their body image. They said the idea of body positively on the internet has created a more understanding and in exclusive space for a body type. As a result, body image advocacy on social media can make a hard impact on individual actively struggling with eating disorders. Furthermore, social media can help some user navigate the heavily stigmatized topic of body image with different support group available across different platforms. Similarly, Sarah Gervais, PhD on physiology today, illustrated that Instagram has the ability to empower user become the platform has meant eating disorder, specific keywords and hashtag userable. When this search them excludes, people can focus on health representation of bodies on social media. Best delay writing on the conversation reports on research she had relatedly conducted on body positively and social media. The study found they brief exposed to body positive Instagram posts result in improved body image and mood compared to idealized and appearance neutral posts. Okay, the summary. Online web entitled the link between social media and body image 2019 find the social media is a great tool in helping people manage physical appearance. This is because social media allows inspirational model and play a tremendous effect of individual with eating disorder. Stigmatized issue, the physical appearance can be breaks to social media. Okay, activity times is the original is the culture and traditional of India in considerate as all and great all over the world where people use the worship various female goddess, signs and poets. India is also a powerful national and famous worldwide for being the largest democracy in the world. In the world. However, woman backwardness is also very clean in the India society because of the social issue and restriction imposed on women. Women belonging to the lower and middle class families suffer more than the women of high class family. Women in the Indian society generally face issues such as sex discrimination. Women are often considered inferior due of differences in strength and education. Poverty is also an issue. The plagues the woman, especially when they live in a expanding family. Female infanticide, which the practice of killing girl, child in woman womb is another common issue faced by women in the India society. Giving birth to the girl in the India society can be considered a curse to the woman. This is because women in India are being seen as a burden on their parents and husband. Another common issue for women is literary and lack of proper education, which force them to only settle as housewife. Summary, in 2019, Robin was writing journal. The journal is issue and problem faced by women in India. Culture in India as all as and great all over the world where people use the worship various female goodness. Women in India has society generally face issues such as sex discrimination, female infanticide, which is the practice of killing girl child in mother womb, in another common issue faced by women in the Indian society. So this is because women in India can be considered a cause to the woman. Okay, us. Thank you. So, thank you.